As high as an 8-story building, it is officially designated the United States Marine Corps War Memorial, in honor of all of the Marines who have died fighting their country's battles. For obvious reasons, it is nicknamed for one battle, Iwo Jima. Back in 1945, it took 6 men only a few seconds to erect the flag on Mount Suribachi. Immortalizing the moment in 100 tons of bronze would take almost 10 years. The first challenge for the Austrian-born Felix de Weldon, doing justice to the images of the flag raisers, when half of them did not leave Iwo Jima alive.
I had the 3 survivors posing for me. They posed for me for 2 years. And I got the medical records of the 3 who died. And then I selected 3 men at the Marine barracks who would fit these measurements. And the faces I did from the pictures supplied by the Marine Corps, from their ID card, and from the family of the parents of these young men. And I made it a point when I did the large-size statue, I modeled the heads in clay, and to model the 3 who have died first, because I want to get the reaction of the 3 survivors. And when they first came in and looked through the door at these 3 heads, they said to me, "We didn't know you knew our bodies."
The oldest was 25, the youngest 19. 5 were Marines, 1 a sailor.
9 years would pass before de Weldon had finished giving the Leathernecks monumental proportions in plaster and bronze. Each man 32 feet tall. Each helmet 11 feet in circumference. Each finger the size of a man's arm.
Joining Washington's landmarks, the statue of the flag raising on Iwo Jima.
It would take another 6 months just to put the pieces together on a site near Arlington National Cemetery.
Sculptor Felix de Weldon supervises the assembling of the giant statue.
By the time a who's who of Washington had gathered for the Marine Memorial dedication in 1954, de Weldon was well on his way to fame, fortune, and the title Sculptor to Kings and Presidents. His success would take him from obscurity to Rhode Island and a fabulous mansion on Newport Bay.
When you first come in at the main entrance, you would think you're in ancient Greece, because the house is a reproduction of the store of Zeus. Nature is so beautiful in all its forms, the flowers, the rocks, the landscape, the ocean, but the most beautiful thing are the women.
Over the decades, de Weldon would mold a body of work including several thousand sculptures, some for private sale, but most for public display, on every continent, including Antarctica. Aside from numerous recreations of the Iwo Jima Memorial, other public works honor everyone from South American liberator Simón Bolívar to South Pole explorer Admiral Richard Byrd. There's a memorial to all of the men and women who have died serving in the American Red Cross.
The figures, the Red Cross monument, are 9 feet tall.
Larger than life?
Always larger than life.
Why?
They have to be, because if they are outdoors, they will appear life-size. If they are life-size, they will look like little children.
And a memorial dedicated to the fighting construction crew of the Navy, the Seabees.
The human race is always in action, moving forward or moving backwards. Well, I like the moving forward to be commemorated. There are 24 hours to the day, 7 days a week, and 52 weeks a year. And there are probably 90 or 100 years in one man's life, so we can do a lot of work.